assessing and mitigating risk. Super important when you're doing this. You got to evaluate the debt level. You got, stress testing. You got to assume, okay, what about if rents don't increase? What about if there is no growth in that area? Then what? Is there any other thing? Nothing is set in stone. You know how I said, historically, on average, all around Australia goes about 5%. What about if there's some sort of a tsunami hit, like, major economic crisis? Well, then what? When COVID came, we all thought the property market was going to go down. Literally, the economists, everyone in the family were saying it was going to go down. It literally did the opposite. It didn't go down. It went up. It went up like crazy. Do you guys know that the amount of millionaires that came up in COVID, there hasn't been that much millionaires that's ever been generated in history? I know, I experienced it too as well. I have clients that experienced it. I have few clients that retired during COVID just based on property. On property. Retired because the investment just doubled overnight. They're like, oh, I'm out of the rat race. Sell up, move back to the regional area, enjoy their life. They've got $1.5 million in cash. They're like, this is more than what I ever expected I would ever have in my entire life, right? So again, you got to be mindful of that. The role of technology in leveraging, we've talked about this a little bit. You can leverage technology. You can literally leverage anything to acquire or achieve whatever you wanted to achieve. I'm not going to go into this too much just because we've touched on this. You can even leverage technology to also monitor your real estate, which is something I do as well, because once you start accumulating so many, you need some sort of a technology in place for you to be able to better monitor it.
Hey, I know you're enjoying this video. For any inquiries and mentorship opportunity, which I would be really looking forward to working with you, in this description below, you can get all my details, and I look forward to working with you soon.
Practical tips for leveraging. Assessing your financial situation and leverage potentials. Create leverage strategies aligning with your goals. Very super important. Monitoring and adjusting leverage based on your performance. Very important. Sometimes you might decide to, acquire certain property, and after a while you realize, maybe I made a silly mistake. You can reassess. You can sell some of your portfolio and say, okay, maybe I'm going to move some of those funds over here. You can do that. You don't have to be stuck with that decision you made. Knowing the right tools, resources to help manage leverage your investment. Very super important. So tools, resources for you could be a property owner. Tools, resources could also be a property manager. You could say, okay, you know what? I may not be good in managing my asset. Maybe I should acquire the support of a property manager. Yes, I may have to give them 2%, 3%, whatever, but they will probably manage that for me because this is what they do day in, day out. This is just words of wisdom, guys. To truly harness the power of leverage is crucial to plan carefully, make well-informed decisions. God, it's so important. And maintain a clear long-term perspective. This approach ensures that the rewards you gain from leveraging far exceeds the risk involved in helping you build a strong, sustainable financial future. Balancing ambition with caution. You can turn leverage into tools that not only amplifies your opportunities, but also secures your overall financial well-being.